Hello everyone, my name is Anielly Silva and I will present today about the safety of neonatal venlafaxine on the mammary gland development and risk for breast tumorigenesis in female offspring F1 rats. So first of all, venlafaxine is a serotonin and noradrenaline reuptake inhibitor. Use it as a pharmacological treatment for maternal depression, a growing health issue, especially in developing countries. So there were some adverse effects such as galactorrhea, mammoplasia, and gynecomastia that were reported, alongside with one of the most significant infant plasmatic concentrations caused by transference by breast milk of mothers in treatment. This information actually brings some light to possible side effects led by maternal use. So, therefore, this animal study aimed to investigate the effect of maternal venlafaxine exposure during lactation on the mammary gland growth and morphology and susceptibility to chemical-induced mammary gland carcinogenesis in female offspring at adulthood. So for this study, we used female Wilster rats divided in 4 groups, 9 animals each group. 3 of them received our venlafaxine treatment during the 21 days of lactation. Here are the doses that they received, the lower dose, the medium dose, and the highest dose. And one of the groups, our control group, received no treatment at all. So at postnatal day, PND 21 and 30, female offspring were euthanized, 1 pup per liter per period. The mammary gland and ovary were collected for analysis of mammary gland development and ovary weight. Also at PND 21, 2 pups per liter received a single intraperitoneal dose of MYNU at this concentration here. And at PND 250, the 2 pups were euthanized, and if they had any tumor, the tumor were collected for posterior tumor incidence analysis. So for the results, the mammary gland had its mean proportions measured and compared. Here we can see on the left the area of the mammary gland on both periods, and here the perimeter and also both periods. And we can see that the treatment caused little to no impact in the proportions. They're all kind of similar regardless of the dose. We expect the area and the perimeter to be bigger in treated rats, but this didn't happen. They are all quite similar, and the difference are near casualty. And here we have the TABS numbers. The TABS are terminal ending buds, a primary structure of the mammary gland that presents a greater predisposition to plastic process. And the mean total of number of tabs can be observed on the left, and the tabs per centimeter can be seen on the right. And we can also see that the exposure for the treatment did affect the presence of tabs at all in the gland. And you can confirm here, it didn't affect as expected. It affected a more significant number of tabs in the higher doses. Also, it didn't happen. And the differences are, again, casualties, which is supported by our statistical analysis. Here we have the overweight, left weight, right weight in both periods. And the average weight was similar in almost all groups. And so the exposure also demonstrated no impact on the weight for the both periods. The tumor incidence caused by MNU was almost equal in every group, regardless of the dose. Actually, the control group presents 1 more animal than the rest of them that developed tumors, which was casualty, also supported by our statistical analysis. So, in conclusion, the results indicated that venlafaxine exposure didn't appear to exert any significant adverse effect on the mammary gland development at early life or breast tumorigenesis late in life. This was my presentation. Thank you all for the attention.